for the first question here, things that I calculate was how much is the time difference. So I took 17:30 minus by 9, okay? Then I'll get the results as 8 hours and 30 minutes. This 8 hour 30 minutes convert into 510 minutes. Divided by 15, then you will know per day there's about 34 buses leave the port. Question 2, factorize it completely. So for the first part, I extracted x from both of the variables at the front, and I extracted y from the both variables at the end. So they have repeating variables, which is a plus b. Then I rearrange the entire equation to become x plus y, a plus b. For question 3, part A, 3 to the power of 0 is actually 1, 2 to the power of 2 square. So multiply these two together, you will get 6.25 as the results. B is actually 1 over 2.5 square, which translates into 4 over 25. Change it into decimal, you will get 0.16. So question 4, the keyword here is nearest dollar, which indicates the rounding value is 1 divided by 2, which is plus minus 0.5. So for you to get the upper bound, simply takes 450 times 28 plus 0.5. So the highest possible cost for making a chair is actually 28.5. Multiplied by 450, it will be 12,825, whereby for the lower bound, you will be taking 28 minus 0.5 multiplied by 450, which is 12,375. For question 5, okay, so show the correct workings and write it down as a mixed number. So I changed their denominator into the same, which is 12. The respective numerator was being multiplied on the changes required. So you will get 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3. So the final results for the numerator will actually be 25. So I rearrange it, then you will get 2 1 over 12 as the final results. For question 6, the keyword here is inversely. So we will have y equals to k over x. Y here will be replaced into f, and the x here will be d squared. Substitute 150 and 2 into the respective position. You will get just k, the scale factor, as 600. F equals to 600 divided by 4 squared, which is 37.5. Question 7 here, okay, I have already shown you the details of it. Okay, so the top row of the matrix will be compared to 8, whereby for the bottom one will be compared to 25. The respective value of the results will be b equals to 4. Substitute this b equals to 4 into the next equation to identify a as negative 3. Question 8, 22 knots times 1.852, okay, multiply it by 1000, because from kilometers to meter there's 1000 difference, and from hours to second there's 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. So the results for it will be 11.32 meter per second. For question 9, okay, so use a formula for un, the n term. Okay, the n term here is actually square root of 2n minus 1. Okay, so there's no specific way or formula to identify this. All you need to do is to try to check on the variables given and the n term. Identify the relationship, then you should be able to identify the answer. So when u is 29, it should be square root of 2 times 29 minus 1, which is square root 57. Question 10, make the denominator the same. For the 3, you are required to multiply it by x plus 4. For the negative 11, negative 1, you are required to multiply it by x plus 10. After the rearrangement and calculation, you should get your answer as 2x plus 2 over x plus 10, x plus 4. Question 11, 2 to the power of m equals to 0.125. 0.125 here is actually 1 over 8, which translates into 2 to the power of negative 3 because I shift it from the denominator to the numerator. So m here will be equivalent to 3. For part B, the multiply there simply indicates that since the base is the same, which is 2, all you need to do is to add the power up, which is 4n plus 2n. Equals to 2 to the power of 9. 6n equals to 9. 9 equals to 3 over 2. Okay, so question 12. So calculate how much further the small car traveled in the first 10 seconds. So I calculate the area for the small car. It is actually a trapezium shape. Okay, top plus bottom divided by 2 multiplied by its height. And the large car simply use 1 over 2 times base times height. So the difference is actually 80 meters. Question 13. Okay, so it was given that AOC is a diameter, which indicates that it is actually a straight line. So immediately you will know AOB is actually 104 because 180 minus 76, you will get 104. OA equals to OB, which changed this little triangle there into a isosceles triangle. So both of the value will be 38. So the angle of ATC. So the other thing that I left out, which is OC is a radius and TP is a tangent line, which form a 90 degree at ACT. With all the variables I have now, I can identify ATC as 180 minus 90 degree minus 38, which is 52. So T is due north of C. Okay, so calculate the bearing of B from C. Okay, so I actually drew it down. BC there is actually another isosceles triangle, which shows that BCO's value is 52. So 180 plus 90 degree plus 52 will be 322 degree. Question 14, identifying the inequalities. So as usual, do the horizontal and vertical line first. So two lines that's 3 marks will be x more than equals to 2, y less than equals to 5, and the other one is actually y more than equals to x. Question 15. Okay, so work out the midpoint of AB. For that, simply takes 1 plus 5 divided by 2 and 2 plus 5 divided by 2. The respective value will be 3 and 3.5. For section B, write down the column vector of AB. So from A's position, the changes in X is actually positive 4 and the changes in Y is actually 3. So your column vector will actually be 4, 3. So same thing from point A to point B, draw equidistance. So your compass must be extended to at least half or more. Okay, for the line AB there. Okay, drew a arc on the left and right hand side. Repeat the same on point B with the same distance on the compass. Okay, the two arcs where they intersect, you should be able to draw a straight line there. Then that will be your point that is equidistant from A and from B. Question 10, write down the mode. Mode is actually the highest frequency count here, which is 40 for the petrol ones. Okay, so part B. Okay, I actually did an unnecessary step, which is to draw out the pie chart there. Okay, for you to get the answer, simply takes 12 divided by 60 times 360 degree. This 360 is actually the total angle of a circle, which is 72. Calculate the probability that car chosen at random uses electric. So 6 over 60 is actually 1 over 10. Question 17. So AM is actually half of AB and MB is actually another half of AB. This was indicated by M is the midpoint of AB. Okay, so vector of AB simply takes AO plus OC plus CB. Okay, since you already have OA's value, by changing the direction of it, you will get AO's as negative A. Plus C plus 4A equals to 3A plus C. The position vector of M, okay, this one will actually be OA plus AM. AO is A and AM is actually half of AB. Half of AB will be A plus 1 over 3 bracket 3A plus C. So the final results here will be 5 over 2A plus C. Mark point D on the diagram where OD equals to 3A plus C. So I calculated CB's total distance, which is 7.5 centimeters. Multiply it by 3 over 4, you get your results as 5.625. So at 5.625, I label down the point D over there. Question 18. So simply key in your calculator, you should get your results as 250,000, and to change it into standard form, you will get 2.5 times 10 to the power of time, which is 6 times I shift to the left. So 2.5 times 10 to the power of 6. Making C the subject, I actually list down the details. First thing, I get rid of the square root by squaring W. Okay, multiply LC to W and get rid of W square and L. So your final answer, 1 over W square times L. Question 12. Using a straight edge and a compass only, construct a bisector of angle ABC. So what do they mean is actually splitting up angle ABC into two equivalent angles. So first thing that I did was to open up my compass. I just draw same arc on line AB and BC. Okay, now I move my compass to where the point they intersect. Okay, I draw another arc. So this is where the line you join back to angle B. By doing so, you will be splitting and constructing the angle bisector of angle ABC. Work out the equation of line BC. Okay, since we already have its coordinate, I calculate its gradient first by taking y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, and substitute one of the random points. For me, I selected 4, 1 here. And I gotten my C as negative 5. So my final results, y equals to 3 over 2x minus 5. For section C, calculate the length of AB. So I will be using the distance formula. Okay, substitute it into the respective place. Run the calculation, you should get your answer as 3.61. So this is pretty much it for this paper. I hope you find this helpful. Do share it to your friends that are struggling, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming examination. Thank you.